Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Chelsea. I'm an avid traveler, crocheter, and all around girl trying to figure out how life is going. Today I come to you with a travel vlog. This piece right here comes from future me, who realized upon editing that this is probably the worst vlog I have ever done. And we're comparing this to reels, not even real vlogs I've made, and they were still somehow better than this. I managed to get a lot of content, but very small clips, and just absolutely no explanation in between, and no real videos of it. Anyway, it's a bit chaotic, but future me here is going to pop in and explain to you guys what's going on, what the days look like for this trip, to hopefully make it a bit more cohesive. If you guys have watched some of my other content, and I swear I have a crochet vlog that's in the works, but this project is my nemesis, you'll know that I moved back to the UK in December, and I am now clearly not in the UK, in sunny Noosa for winter. Anyway, when I went home, we decided to do a New Year's trip to Edinburgh. So we went to Edinburgh for about 4 days, and we were going to go to the Hogmanay party, which, if you haven't heard of that, it's a really big street New Year's party that is quite famous in Edinburgh for just being a good time. So let's get started on the trip. Day one was more of a travel day, but we thought we'd jazz it up. We thought we'd be a bit bougie, and we decided to go up on the Caledonian sleeper train, which you get on the evening. You kind of can have dinner on the train. We had the club, so we could go have dinner. You've got your rooms and you sleep while you travel up, and then you wake up in the morning and lo and behold, you're in Edinburgh. Have some breakfast, off you pop. We thought this would be a really cool experience, so we booked that. Wasn't quite as cool as we were all hoping. None of us really slept very well. None of us the rooms were so small, and it was just a bit of a shock because it cost quite a lot of money and it just wasn't what we were expecting from it at all. But that being said, at least we can say we've done it and it was an experience. Let's have a look. Okay guys, so we've made it to Edinburgh. It was rough. It was not a good sleep. But my mum has lost one of her suitcases because she put it in the wrong place. So we are going to get ready and we're going to side quest to Glasgow to go pick it up. After travelling to Glasgow and back to Edinburgh and the whole chaos of that day, it was the 31st of December. So we went to our Airbnb. We kind of chilled for the day because we were tired after not sleeping and having done so much at crazy o'clock in the morning. And then we got ready for the party and we celebrated New Year's Eve. This is my fit check for New Year's Eve. Tutu skirt, pink cardigan, and I've even got a tartan bow in my hair, which I will show you a bit closer. Here's my tartan bow because we're in Edinburgh. And then for the makeup check, we've just gone simple with a bit of shimmer, bit of grey, bit of pink to bring it all together. And this is the final fit. following the New Year's celebration, the next day was a bit of a write off. We had some sore heads, we had some tired heads. And so this day, there's no footage because, if I'm honest, we stayed in the Airbnb all day. We ordered takeout. We were just chilling and vibing and relaxing. Next day was our first opportunity to really explore. So we kind of got out and just kind of mooched around a bit. No one had any set plans for what they wanted to do. We just had a few ideas. So we jumped in a taxi to Arthur's Seat. We climbed that. We did go a bit off piste. There is actually a path you can follow. I have done it before, but my sister wanted to go rogue. So we went a bit rogue. I genuinely didn't think I was going to make it up to the top. Like I said, I have climbed off the seat before, so it wasn't a fitness thing. I don't know what was wrong, but I had really sore ankles, and because we had gone so off piste, the track we were walking was really steep, and it was just killing my ankles and my knees. But I got to like I don't know what to call it, like the middle top. So when you reach Arthur's Seat, there's like a platform, not a platform. It's like a, it's like, like a piece of ground, and then if you want to, you can kind of scramble up the rocks, but that is more of like a rock climby part. So I got to the main kind of top, but I didn't climb the way up to the very tippy, if that makes sense. But I have done the tippy before, so I didn't feel too bad. But we did that. We went and got some lunch, got some fish and chips, got a deep fried Mars bar. If you didn't know, they are delicious. I love them. And then we honestly just kind of flitted in and out of pubs and shops because it was really quite cold. And we just needed to warm up our bodies and our souls every so often. The following day, we then got out and explored some more. We went and found Tom Riddle's grave. We went and saw Greyfriars Bobby. And then we had a couple things booked at the Department of Magic. The Department of Magic is a kind of bar slash experience. So you do need a book. You don't have to, but it's going to be a lot harder to get a space if you don't book it in advance, which we had done, as I had been to the Department of Magic before on my last trip to Edinburgh, and I thought that my family would really enjoy it. So we did an escape room with them, which I've never done before. It was really cool. We did the Dark Lord one, which was really good fun. And then we had a booking for the potions class. The potions class are cocktails that come with instructions that you have to kind of build them and make them like a potion, and they react and do all kinds of cool, stuff, smoking, bubbling, whatever. I said, this was a pretty short trip, and we honestly didn't get up to too much because there was just a lot of kind of conflicting opinions on traveling and exploring, and we had some under 18s, and it was just a bit weird. So that's kind of all we got up to. The final day, we didn't really have much time. We packed up, we went and got breakfast. I taught my sister how to crochet, and then we jumped on a plane home. That was it. That was my Edinburgh trip for New Year's. Thank you guys for joining me on this horrendously chaotic video. I promise I will try and do better on my next trip. But let me know what you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or what you like and you want to see more of. As I said, I'm now living in Australia and I'm really hoping to get out and do some more exploring. So I will bring you guys with me where I can. I've got some crochet vlogs lined up. I've got a couple projects that I haven't even started yet lined up. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you soon.